Hey Puzzle Besties! Welcome back to my channel, Javi's Puzzle Odyssey. Alright guys, today we are moving into video number 2. And as I mentioned in the first video, in yesterday's video, we did a double review of the new puzzle board received by Offer Jig. And we reviewed the brand Rose Art, and we did a 2,000 piece puzzle, Peanuts I love. And as promised and mentioned in my last video, today we're going to be getting into a corkboard puzzle. So, what's a corkboard puzzle? It is a puzzle made of corkboards. Very unique, very different. I'm going to be showing you guys today what a corkboard puzzle is. But I wanted to mention, this puzzle image is by Jane Wooster Scott. And it is a silhouette jigsaw puzzle. And it is called the 1209 On Time Again. And it is fall theme. This is probably going to be the last fall puzzle I do for the channel. It is fall theme, and it is, I believe it's 528 pieces, and we have some custom puzzle shapes. This is going to be fun, guys. I'm super excited. So stick around, guys, and drop a comment. Let me know if you did one of these before. And I'm excited. I'm so excited to see what this is going to be like. It's ultra thick corkboard. And it is a used puzzle. I got this puzzle at a Second Ave months ago. I don't know how long ago. But let me know in the comments, have you did one of these puzzles before? I was looking up to see if they did any new recent ones, and I don't see that Seiko do them anymore. But let's find out. Let's get into it. Let's unbox it. Let's figure out what's going on with this, because I'm excited about the whole irregular pieces. It's going to be interesting. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, guys. Let's get into the unboxing. Alright, guys. It is time to unbox and take a closer look at the puzzle. Here is the packaging. We have, you know, an image of the silhouette. Cute little fall theme. You know, it reminds me of like a Charles Wysocki style. We have a little image about the custom cutout pieces. There's a challenge. We can try this out. There's 10 railroad cars hidden in the puzzle. Can you find and join them to make the winding train? So, you know, just information. Same information around the puzzle. 528 pieces. The puzzle measures 23 by 29 inches. And it says here 1991 Seiko. Now, I don't know if that's the year of the puzzle, but this box came pretty messed up. And so I'm hoping all the pieces are there. I did have to tape this box up after buying it, just to make sure I didn't lose anything. It came in like a different bag. I took this bag from somewhere and I put the pieces in there. And I believe all the pieces are there because the bag it was in before I got it looked really promising. And then for the voiceover, we can touch on some of this Jane Wooster Scott. Look at this, guys. I love that they used to give information like this out. She was beautiful. Look at her. She seems like a sweetheart. So we'll touch on this for the voiceover. For now, we will remove this out of the way and start to look at the pieces. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I know some of the pieces are damaged. I already saw some of the damage on some of them, but it's not a lot. Alright. I've done a silhouette puzzle before, but I've never done a corkboard puzzle, so I'm excited about that. But here is an edge piece. Here's the back, the cork board. I actually really, here's the thickness. It is very thick. Very thick. I love how it feels. I just want to squeeze them. But let's look at some of the shapes and see if we can find anything. But as I do the time lapse, I will... Oh, these are like very random. So, of course, I'm going to struggle. Some of the pieces are still connected, and I will disconnect them if I can. But if they're going to cause damage, I'm going to leave them connected. Now, I will say, you guys know when it comes to random puzzle cut, I don't do too well. So, I will leave a freebie up in there. I don't care. Judge me if you want. But, and you know, it's a satin finish or a glossy finish, but it's not bad. Here goes a damaged piece. So what I'll do, just to preserve the puzzle as much as possible, is take a little puzzle glue and glue it shut. I've done it actually already to a few pieces that were connected, but it is very thick and it feels very good. The quality feels amazing. I'm trying to see if I can find, there we go, a choo-choo train, or, oh, look at the little pumpkin. It's so little. It's just a baby. I love it. I love it. So we found a pumpkin. Let's see if we can find one more shape of something. But don't worry, guys. If we can't find a specific shape of something, when we find it, I will stop the time lapse and I will share it with you guys. And it looks like that's what we're going to be doing. But I'm super excited. Bruh. Is it really that hard to find a piece? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I'll share with you guys as I come across. I'm already starting to sort. Here's like the sky. So I'll be sorting this out as best as I can. I'm not going to sort the edges because I have a feeling that the edges are going to be difficult, just like with any other random. But this one even more difficult because it's a silhouette. So I'm just going to puzzle, you know, I'm just going to pull out pieces and puzzle. Look at this one, guys. There's a gap right in the middle. Very interesting. All right, guys, I will go ahead and sort this the best that I can, and we'll just take it from there. Oh, it's like a bunny. A conejito. Or conejo. However you say it in Spanish. There we go. So you can see some of the shapes in the back. So, I'm excited. I'll look at the clock. All right, let's get into it. Alright, guys, I did the sorting. This is a sloppy sort, just giving you a heads up. It's one of those where you're like too excited to just start puzzling and you're like, I want to hurry up and get to puzzling. So that was me, but yeah, let me show you. Alright. I honestly just sorted just what I can see, like buildings, colors. That is a random pile that didn't actually get sorted, but just flipped up some of the pumpkins. But yeah. I found some fun pieces like this goose, a bird. I'll flip them so you can see. It's better to see like what they are when they're flipped on the cork side, but that's nothing. That's nothing. Oh my god, I love this one. It's a key. I love it. It is a freaking key. How cute. This tree. Now this one is put together. You can take it apart, but oh, look at the doggy. It's so cute. An abanico. I'm saying abanicos because I did a puzzle called Abanicos, a Spanish fan. I love the ticket office. The little clock. Some pumpkins. A fox. The rabbit I showed you earlier. It was a fox. And then the tree. So I'm excited, guys. Oh, and I got the little people down here. Some of them are connected. And some of them are just like that. I love it. And like, if I would have done this puzzle when I was a kid, I probably would have had so much fun playing with the little people and just using the whole puzzle as like a little toy house, a little toy mat. But I'm excited to get into this. Hopefully it won't take me too long because we have a video for tomorrow that I need to edit. I did plan this out strategically, and tomorrow's video will be an easier puzzle. Obviously, you know, I can only do what I have time for, but yeah, I'll show you. Stick around to the end because I'll show you what I'll be working on tomorrow's video. So, all right, guys. Oh, and I just wanted to say, oh, this is on. Okay. I just wanted to say, I don't even know where to start. If you were doing this puzzle, where would you start? I'm not starting with the edges. I'm not even going to bother because I've done a silhouette puzzle by bits and pieces before, and I tried to start with the edges and it was impossible. So I think I'm going to start with the sky. So I have the image here. So I think I'm going to start with the sky and then work my way around. It's a pretty good image, so it shouldn't take me too long. But it's random, it's silhouette, and you know me. But let's see. That's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna start. All right, let's get into it. I'm excited. Quick little check-in. I'm having fun, as expected. But let me just show you guys what I got done so far. And then I'll give you guys a close-up. It holds together so well. Like, even the pieces that are super, like, not interlocking, but like don't lock in. I don't know how to explain it. Like, the pieces that are funky, you know, random pieces sometimes cannot hold together, but this holds very well. Like this, for example, it's just a line, right? It still holds. I love it. I love it, guys. Don't mind my creaking chair, but it is so much fun. I'll show a little ASMR of how the pieces sound when you push them together, and then we'll get into the time lapse and talk about Jane Wooster Scott. I guess this is essentially an artist review because we're gonna read the pamphlet out about Jane Wooster Scott. I'm happy that Seiko was including this back in the day. I don't know why they don't include some stuff now, but we'll take it. All right, guys, I am going to read off this little pamphlet that was provided by Seiko about Jane Wooster Scott, the American folk artist. If you hear me trip over my words, it's because I'm reading off of this pamphlet and the letters are really small. And while I don't have a problem seeing things up close, it just looks a little tough. But let's get into it, guys. Jane Wooster Scott, who signs her work Wooster Scott, paints dazzling representations of life celebration and turn of the century and the early 20th century America. For more than 15 years, her paintings have summoned memories of national heritage, the tradition, holidays, and customs of innocent and energetic young America. Scott's paintings make no statement beyond reminding us that those who were indeed in the good old days, in bright, uninhibited colors, she reveals in the fanciful simplicities of skating on moonlit ponds, country picnics, bobbing for apples at Halloween, hayrides, and quilting bees. Her brushes summons a culture only dimly recalled by older Americans, rapidly vanishing memories. Ask why a modern, sophisticated woman living in the heart of Los Angeles chooses to devote her career to a bygone era. Scott says it's really a deep love for Americans, especially those years that seemed a perfect time in which we have lived. I believe people were more honorable then. Their world was their bond. The peace was slower and more time was given to the appreciation of beauty. People loved their country and they were proud of the fact. Then, too, the air and the water and the people's minds were cleaner. The family unit was strong and most households include several generations. Front doors were left unbolted and certainly there were fewer pressures and tensions. People walked the streets safely at night. I think that's nice of her. Scott's earliest recollections go back to the section of the country which, even in the 1940s and the 1950s, retained glimmering of the era in which she paints. She was reared in a small eastern Pennsylvania town near picturesque Bucks County to the north, and the Amish and Pennsylvania Dutch communities to the west. Shout out to Bucks County. She from Bucks County. I'm from Pennsylvania. Not from Bucks County, but really close. Family excursions introduced her to Red Barn with hex signs, isolated white churches crowned with cross-topped steeples, covered wooded bridges, and abandoned one-room schoolhouses. She attended a Quaker school and developed a lively imagination for the activities of her great-grandparents' generations. She found that lives and times of the people who worked and paid and worshipped in the buildings, woods, township, and farms more fascinating than her own way of life. Today, Scott travels to New England, stopping in rural Vermont, Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket Island, seeking inspiration from the pastoral vistas and old buildings. She photographs those landscapes, buildings, and oddities to recapture later on canvas. Few of her paintings, however, reflect real existing scenes. Almost all her compositions are imaginary, drawn from her own thoughts and emotions. You have to be really talented to be able to draw from your thoughts. And I also wanted to point out, guys, this pamphlet was produced in 1991. So, it's 2025. But the discerning eye often finds a dark-haired young girl and or gangly youth in Wooster Scott's paintings. A study of her paintings in chronological order revealed the growth of the youngster's daughter, Ashley, and son, Vernon. The reoccurring black and white cat is Scott's family pet, Lollipop. The scratching, clucking chickens inhabiting Wooster Scott's barnyards are lineal descendants of the 3 chickens she kept as childhood pets. The white dog with the floppy ears and wagging tail, it's Mitzi, Scott's constant companion when she was growing up. Jane Wooster Scott has been exhibiting her work for the last 15 years in Los Angeles and New York. She has received high critical acclaim, and most of her shows have completely sold out on opening night. Scott's shows have been sponsored by such prominent collectors as Paul Newman, Kirk Douglas, Carol Burnett, Sylvester Stallone, Dean Cannon, Gene Kelly, Victoria Principal, and the late Henry Fonda. Among her collectors are such distinguished national figures as Governor and Miss John Y. Brown of Kentucky, Aaron Spelling, Kenny Rogers, Charles Bronson, Frank Wells, David Hartman, Farrah Fawcett, Elton Rule, Marlon Brando, Jill Ireland, William Ameson, and the late Joseph Hirschhorn. Limited edition prints are available by contacting the art at Scott's Graphics, Suite 24, 11906 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles. I'm sure that doesn't exist, but there's even a phone number here with an area code 213-477-3603. Guys, I did look up Jane Wooster Scott and could not find where she is today. Now, I didn't want to say this, but I don't know of her existence. I looked everywhere. If she is still around, she would be 105 years old. So she is up there, but I couldn't find anything. So let me know in the comments if anyone knows if she's still out there producing art. I doubt it, but working in healthcare, I had older patients who were up there in age, and I will never forget one person I knew who was around that age and was still walking around and doing everything on her own. So who knows? But let me know in the comments if anyone knows if she is still around. All right, guys, I'll see you at the end for final thoughts. Thank you for sticking around, and let me know in the comments. All right, guys, the puzzle's complete. I love it. I am so happy I did this puzzle. And honestly, it did not take long at all. I think I'm getting better at doing random cut. And it was a silhouette. I remember not too long ago, I did a silhouette puzzle, and I think it was by bits and pieces. It was only 300 pieces, and it took me forever. This one did not take me long. But I will say the artwork on this one, it's very good. Like, you can make out, you know, what you're puzzling. But let's get a close-up. I love it. Now, there was a challenge on the box. I'm going to try to pull out these 10 railroad cars hidden in the puzzle. Let's try it out. I also want to pull out the custom pieces. So, all right. Oh, it's so cute. And I love all the little pumpkins at the bottom. So cute. Guys, I found one. So they're still connected because this was here. And I looked at the picture because I'm like, wait, how am I supposed to find these? They're like puzzles within a puzzle. So like I'll be able to figure out those, but I'm gonna struggle trying to find the rest. So I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out the rest. If not, excuse my phone. If not, I had enough fun with the puzzle as it was. But let's try. All right, guys, I found all 10. It took me a while to find the last one because they're all like, they're not just one whole piece, but they all have the same like cut. So that was cool. And then I pulled out some of the little people. They're so cute in the pumpkin. These were like my favorite. I love the shapes. And then I pulled out the big train. That was my favorite. But that is it for today, guys. Let me know what you think about the puzzle. Have you tried one of these cork boards? Are you willing to try one? Give me a thumbs up, guys. Don't forget there's a hype feature. You guys can hype up a video. Don't forget to leave a comment, share. I will see you. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying these daily videos. This is for this week only. I really wanted to knock out a bunch of puzzles that I have from last year and just kind of get them out the way. And share them with you guys. I love sharing these puzzles with you guys. So let me know in the comments if you are enjoying them. You know, maybe I can do in the future a week like this again. But moving forward, I think I am going to keep my Monday videos now moving forward and a Friday video. So we have a video in the beginning of the week and then the end of the week. But tomorrow's video, I'm going to be doing these bits and pieces. They're Christmas ornaments. And we're getting ready soon to put up the tree. So I figure I didn't get to do these last year, so I can do them this year. They're pretty cute. That will be tomorrow's video. And then I am thinking about doing some of these little advent calendar puzzles. They should be easy. It's a Thomas Kincaid 10 little house. I did them last year, but I want to do them again. So I will see you tomorrow, guys. Don't forget, drop a like. Let me know in the comments. So far, we should have 3 videos. Now, if everything goes fine and nothing happens, I may have a 4th video for you guys after the next one. So, peace and love. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.